2, 1. All right, I'm recording right away. No countdown. All right, guys. This is a standard quadratic linear equation. There is one way to do this. You don't do it like a normal linear, where you take away the x's and y's from each other. What you always do is you always go to the linear and get one letter on its own. We'll do a vote. How many people want me to get the x on its own? Because it's what you have in your solutions. Okay, how many people want me to get the y on its own? Okay, y is the majority. Okay, so what I'm going to do is going to move the 3x over the other side. I'm going to get 4y equals minus 2 minus 3x. Is that okay? Now, what we're going to do next, guys, is we're going to divide that by 4. If you do this, you get attempt marks. Like this is a good attempt mark right here. But if you don't do that, I can't give you anything. Okay, we cool? Now, next thing. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to sub it in to the quadratic. So I'm going to have 2x squared. I'm going to have 3xy. But I'm going to replace y with minus 2 minus 3x over 4. And then I'm going to have plus 4y squared. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to square this right now. Everybody see this? I'm going to square it right now, just to save myself a bit of time. 4 squared on the bottom is going to be 16. Is that okay? And when I'm squaring out the top, it's minus 2 minus 3x multiplied by another minus 2 minus 3x. Whoop. Yoda. Minus 3x. Is that okay? So what's that? Minus 2 by minus 2? 4. Minus 2 by 3x? 6x. Minus 2 by 3x is another 6x. And then 3x by 3x is 9x squared. And then the 6x's in the middle combined to give me what? What did they combine to give me? 12x, yeah? We cool? And that all equals 6. Now, there is a bit of a shortcut here. Do you see the 4 and the 16? What can I do with the two of them? What's 4 divided by 16? 4. Okay. Now, would you all agree the common denominator is 4? So what can I do with the 6 here? Anybody? 24 over 4, yeah? And what can I do with the 2x squared? Ax squared over 4, yeah? Okay. Now, I get 8x squared, multiplying by the 3x, I get minus 6x, minus 9x squared. I get 4, 12x, and another 9x squared, yeah? And the minus 24 over this side equals 0. Now what can we get then? What happens to the 9x squared? Gone, yeah? Then 8x squared is a minus 6x, is it? Or plus 6x? Yes, plus 6x minus 20. Okay. I'm going to save a bit of time. I'm assuming you can all do a minus b formula, or you can all do a factorize, yeah? So we're assuming that. So the two answers are 5 over 4. And the second answer is x equals minus 2. And then I sub it back into the original, which is y. Y is minus 2 minus 3x all over 4. I need to clone that. And I'm going to put in my two values. 5 over 4, is it? And the other one is minus 2. And when that happens, we get two values. I think we get 23 over 16 for y. Minus 23 over 16. And then the other one is y equals 1. And you're done. All right, I can pause this now. Now, okay, guys, this one. Show that f of x and fx plus 3 simplifies to this. Now, what is f of x? Does it tell me at the start? Does it tell you what f of x is, lads? Oh, it's there somewhere, is it? Ah, there it is. So, what I'm going to say is that f blank is blank squared minus blank minus 2. And lads, this should be under lock, this one. We expect you to put this away. Okay. Square that out, you get x squared plus 6x plus 9. Take away that minus x minus 3 minus 2. Then you're going to get a x squared, what's it, plus 5x plus 4, yeah? We cool? Now, this function here then, f of x divided by f of x plus 3 becomes the following. It becomes, what is it? It becomes x squared minus x minus 2, all divided by x squared plus 5x plus 4. Everybody cool with that? Factorize them. And I get x minus 2 and x plus 1. And on the bottom, I get x plus 1 and x plus 4. And what happens to the x plus 1s? And then what do I get now? X minus 2 over x plus 4. That went for 5 marks, I believe. First one went for 15. This one goes for 5. And the next one will go for 10. I have no idea what I did there. Oh. What? Okay. Now, there's the other part. It's really weird. Okay, guys. Now, next thing, find the range of values. Now, what did we just say this was? What did we just say this was? X minus 2 and, was it? X plus 4. Some of you were getting very fancy with the less than or equal sign. Why? There is no less than or equal at the start. Sometimes when you start off with a less than or equal, sometimes you have to get rid of the equal. I understand that, but not the opposite way around. So here's what we're looking at. Now, most of you remember the technique for this. What's the technique for this? Square the denominator on both sides. And what happens then? X squared, yeah. What else? 4x minus 2x. Oh, sorry. That cancels with that. And then you multiply it out. Okay. And this is x squared plus 8x plus 8 multiplied by 2. 2x squared plus 16x plus 16. And after that then, guys. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to move the this one to the right. And what happens when I move it to the right? What did I do wrong? It is plus 32. Thank you. Thanks for that. 16 and 16 multiplied by 2 is 32. Thanks very much. Okay. So what do we get here? 0 less than x squared. 16x plus 2x. That 18x, is it? And then 40. Ah, it's a plus 2x. Thank God. So take it away and you get 14x, is it? Okay. And then this is a 32. 40, because 32 plus 8 is 40. Now, if 0 is smaller than that, what does that mean then? That one must be bigger than 0, is that right? If 0 is smaller than something, then that something must be bigger than 0. So, see the way I did like a full reverse in one go? And I have it on the left-hand side. You cool with that? Now, what type of function is this? It's a U-shaper with functions 4 and, sorry, with roots 4 and 10, yeah? So minus 4 and minus 10. Okay. And here we go. So what's that? Minus 10, and that's minus 4. And what am I looking for, to be above or below? Want to be above, don't I? So see that sign? That means I want to be above the x-axis. So what two regions are these? X bigger than minus 4 and x. Okay. All right, guys. Is that the end of that question? Okay.